Hi guys, welcome to this video where we will be reading, and did I mention reading? So I decided to make this video titled What I Read in a Week so I can keep myself accountable and do one of the things that I love the most. As you can see from my beautifully, messily organized collection back here, I genuinely love books, although it looks like I'm kind of like torturing them with this setup in the back. I felt like for the last 2 months I was in a reading slump, but this week I really picked up the pace, and I always love watching these videos because it's just interesting to see what you guys are reading and what other people are reading and what I could be reading next. Today it is Friday 17 April and me and my boyfriend are on our way to go to a park or the library, we're not sure about that yet. And I'm going to finally finish this book. It's Kazuo Ishiguro, Never Let Me Go. I got this from my friend actually, and it's really interesting. It's about a group of students and their life at this boarding school. But in the beginning of the story you don't really know what you're reading, and it just like keeps progressing and progressing, and it gets more and more messed up and interesting at the same time. Okay, without making this any longer, I'm going to pack up and be on my way. Hello guys, I'm reporting from my bed right now. As you guys can see from my beautiful position, I had like a spinach egg wrap and I feel so full right now and very sluggish, but I'm gonna be continuing with reading Outlander. I had started this book when I got it and kind of like read it until 1/3, but I have to restart because I kind of slacked off. I'm struggling a little bit because I feel like it's very similar to the show, even a lot of the dialogues. So sometimes I'm like, okay, I just feel like I'm reading the scene that I just watched maybe 1 month ago. But it has officially been quite some time since I watched Outlander, so maybe now it will be different. I will just read this, cozy up in bed, and drink my tea. I will have to sit up straight, but this is chamomile honey tea as always. What else could I be drinking, guys? I'm holding it at a very risky angle right now. I hope I don't burn myself. Even turned on all my fairy lights to set the atmosphere, and this cozy lamp over here, I love it. PSA guys, if you have not watched this show or read the books, please do. Your life is actually gonna change and you will have infinite good luck for the rest of your life, and you'll never be sad again because you know about Outlander. Yeah. I'm even going to put on my Outlander inspired playlist. I just love listening to music while I'm reading books, because it just really sets the mood. Ugh. Good morning guys, it's Saturday 18 April and I just got up very early today for work. Oh wow. It's actually already 8:35 today, so I took quite some time getting ready, but I still wanted to get in some reading before I went to work. So over here we have Outlander again. Yesterday night I actually fell asleep reading. I was so focused on getting to that part where Claire goes through the stone, but the books actually have so many extra scenes and I like it, but I swear I was just slowly drowsing off to sleep. And right now I'm not even completely sure what the last thing was that I read, so I might have to go back some pages. After recently deleting social media, I'm so bored during breakfast. The only thing I maybe do is watch Netflix, but I'm kind of out of good shows to watch these days, where everything just feels a bit repetitive, so I guess it's really refreshing to be able to just open a book. Sunday 19 April and I spent all day in bed reading because I'm not really in a great mood. Without getting too deep into it, yesterday I had kind of like a discussion with my parents, and today I just woke up feeling so and I just needed an escape, so I actually finished reading this. I immediately went ahead to write a review on Goodreads because what the fuck. Sorry for my language, but like the plot of this book was actually insane, and while I was expecting it to go towards a certain direction, it went like far beyond. I know unless you have read this, you don't know what I'm talking about, but I think the reason why this book left me so unsettled is because it's slightly very representative of our society, how we like to ignore those who are struggling for our own comfort. At least I don't, but I know a big chunk of people do. Again, I can keep yapping on and on, but please actually give this book a try. I would recommend it. And if you are curious about my Goodreads reviews, I will leave a link to my profile in the caption, I guess. Also, I tried going on a walk to read earlier this morning together with my boyfriend, but we ended up just buying some sandwiches and coffee, and the walk got cut short because the weather is so bad. Actually, like, so bad. Raining and grey and gloomy, and I don't mind it. It's good to stay inside, but I was really feeling like a walk. We did see this really cute little library in front of somebody's house, and I don't know if this is a universal thing, but at least in the Netherlands, it's very common for neighborhoods to have these little glass bookcases. And what you basically do is you put a book in there and then you borrow another book. It's basically like a mini library, and I'm just thinking like maybe I should put this one in there because I do not think that I will ever read this again. It genuinely disturbed me, but it was a good book. Gonna go eat some dinner now. Bye! Hi guys, I'm currently on the way home from the gym. I'm feeling quite a lot better already. I got some reading in on the treadmill. I was actually planning to stay for like 30 minutes on there, but then I accidentally pressed the emergency handle and I took it as a sign from the universe to just go home. I did manage to finish one chapter, which is very nice, but the letters in the Outlander book are actually so small that I was struggling, especially because I'm moving while I'm walking on the treadmill. So next time I decide to go for a little reading session at the gym, I'll make sure to actually bring a book with some bigger letters. At home, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of pre-sleep yoga and make myself some tea, and then I'm gonna crawl into bed to read a wee bit. Maybe I'll get into other chapters. I noticed that reading actually really helps me to fall asleep. Either reading or journaling. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm almost home. Hello guys, I just got home from a day out with my friend. I did not feel much as I was mostly occupied with her because it was the first time that we met in real life. Of course, I read some Outlander in the train. Surprisingly, I'm hurrying quite a lot with this book. I'm already on page 185, so I'm about 25% into the book, which is crazy because how does this book have like 800 pages and then the second part also does, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, sixth, seventh, I don't know. As you guys might know, it's my favorite TV show ever, so I'm loving the book a lot. It's quite interesting because a lot of the characters, they're very much the same, but they're also slightly different, of course. And I feel like the book has a lot of these extra scenes and things that you don't really see in the series because obviously they cannot cram every little thing into a TV show. But I do have to say, I really need to keep my attention there. Like, I need a cup of coffee before reading this. Even though it's good, I feel like Diana Gabaldon's writing style can be descriptive, like very descriptive, to the point where a simple action like strolling along the garden is requiring like 3 pages. I think today, when I crawl into bed, I'm gonna read a different book. I'm not sure yet which one, but I definitely want a bit of a lighter read. So, Mary Oliver's book Upstream. If I remember well, this is a collection of essays about nature. It's not like long stories, it doesn't require a shit ton of attention. And the other one is, I think, a slightly stronger contender. It's one of the Bridgerton books, specifically Hyacinth's Story. Now, the Bridgerton series is definitely a hit or miss for me because I've read quite a few of the books. Kate and Anthony's season and book are both amazing. My favorite actually. Penelope's book was a nightmare. Benedict's book was also not it. Actually, Eloise, her book, like anyways, I hated Eloise's book in the Bridgerton series so much. Like, her story with Sir Philip is just my personal nightmare, I guess. Eloise in the books and Eloise in the show are two different people. They would not even like each other, to be honest. And I do not know how they're going to do it in the show because a friend of mine said that this book is actually very nice. So I have a bit of trust issues, but I'm just gonna go into this blindly since I already bought it anyways. I actually forgot on which day I started the reading vlogs, but today is... What day is it today? Is it Thursday? No, it's Wednesday. Wednesday 22nd. Yeah, it's Wednesday 22 April. So tomorrow is gonna be Thursday already. Which, like I said, is gonna be the last day of my reading vlog because I want to focus on making other videos. I feel like I'm getting a little bit boring now. Since I'm free from work tomorrow, I'll definitely be making a little TBR list in my journal. I also have a whole suitcase full of books that I have sold on Vinted and I need to ship out. I'll definitely take you guys along with that as well. Bye bye! Packages and my boyfriend is driving me, but we came to this hella confusing road, so we're trying to— oh, what's happening?
It's not. Wait.
Thank you, driver.
You're welcome.
We already sent all the books that I had to send with Vinted Go and DHL, which was quite easy, but anything with DPD is like so far out of the center for me. I brought an entire suitcase to put the books in because I refuse to carry them in the big bags. I used to do that before, but now I just go about town as if I'm a tourist with my suitcase. But actually this time I didn't. This time I had a car. Even though I don't have a license, I'm a passenger princess. Hey! Hello guys, it's Saturday 25 April actually. I love how I'm confused with every single intro of this vlog, but I genuinely just do not have a sense of time or anything like that. Anyways, I know I said I was gonna close the vlog yesterday, but surprise! I didn't expect myself to like the Bridgerton book so much. I actually like powered through it yesterday. As I was waiting for my driving lesson, he texted like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be like 10 to 15 minutes late. And all I could think was, yes, I can get in another chapter. As you can see from where my bookmark is, I only have like 2 chapters left. And guys, I might have to say that this is, I think, one of my favorite books from the series because the chemistry of both of the characters is so good, but it's not like in a cringe way, do you know what I mean? Like in a lot of these Regency romance books, I love reading them, but I feel like a lot of times it's like, oh my god, he touched my hand, or oh my god, look at this mediocre man, he's so hot. This book specifically I felt like was chef's kiss, especially because the main character, Hyacinth, she's just very like witty and confident and is not scared to talk back, but not in this like cringe girl boss, I'm better than everyone, but I'm such a fragile little girl type of way. Guys, that's literally the reason why I could not get through that book, Throne of Glass. The first part of the book just icked me out so bad. It's freezing outside, by the way, so I don't know why I thought it was super smart, but recently I just love sitting here with the blanket and letting my cat play outside in the garden. And I make myself a humongous cup of tea to aid in the warmness that should surround my body while I'm sitting outside. I know this is a reading vlog, but let me show you what I made. So this is an omelette with Mediterranean spices. I also added curcuma and black pepper. Apparently it's very good for you. I have some grapes, almonds, blueberries, a date for the fiber, and this just tastes like caramel, to be honest. A singular tomato, because I don't like tomatoes, but I like the benefits. Some Turkish cheese, or some people also call it feta cheese. It's basically the same stuff, guys. And then we have some kısır, which is kind of our Turkish version of couscous. It's really good. I should devour both my breakfast and the last 2 chapters of It's in His Kiss, because I don't think I can wait any longer. I feel like this was exactly the kind of light read that I needed in between. Because this reads very easy, and while I love the Outlander book, it's very, very wordy. It's actually so cold though.